Good day, Jordan. How are ya?
Hey Kieran, I'm good, thanks, mate. How are we going?
Oh, we're good. We're good.
It's,
Just a bit of supercoach talk for you.
yes.
I'll bet. Was this the round that I bet you last week, or was it the
No,
round
no,
before?
no, no, no. So we didn't play each other this week.
Uh,
No,
but
this was
I think you would have bet me this week. Actually,
yeah. I had a really good week this
you
week.
had a very good week. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Where are you? Yeah, 25. Oof. Yeah, I played someone against our league that didn't do the best. But yeah, I think we just go straight into it. Talk about trades. Um,
Absolutely.
We've got there's already been a game that's already played because just depending on timing, we usually
Yep.
record a different we just record it on the Thursdays, but the Thursdays game might wait
Yep.
till Friday to record it, just to let people know.
Yep.
Um, and yeah, first of all, Sean Darcy killed it,
Oh my God.
and we were just talking about this beforehand that he could potentially be another option for Ruck instead of a Gordon or Grundy combo that's been for the last I don't know how many years.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, not to mention Dangerfield's just killed it since his massive game.
Yep.
I think his massive game was only just a couple of weeks ago. 97, yeah,
Yeah.
easily. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm having a bit of issues with trades that we should talk about.
Yep. Let's do it.
um, I feel like you're not trading at all this week.
Not at all. No,
Not
not
at all.
trading this week because I've only got three left. So
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
probably most likely, touch wood, no players get injured. None
yeah,
of my players get injured. I probably won't be trading maybe until finals. We'll see.
okay.
So
Well,
yeah, that's where I'm at the moment.
I was going to be in a similar boat, but CJ got injured,
Yep.
and my first option was just not to trade this week.
Yep.
The first two games doesn't matter for me. I can sort of have a bit of leeway before I can actually decide my decision.
Yep.
But CJ doesn't play. I've just found out that Frederick's actually going to be starting, and the two games that he's starting that he wasn't a medical sub, he scored 88 and 74,
Yep.
and I'll take that any day, any
Yeah.
day of the week.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm sort of leaning towards just not even trading him.
Yep.
But the other issue I have is that I've still got Cripps on the bench, and that's a lot of money to keep on the bench and not on the field.
Yep.
Like that's the difference between me getting rid of Cripps and swapping Common Jones for someone.
Yep.
I think it's with the money that I have, I can swap these two for Zorko sort of thing.
Mm. Yep.
Like I can bring in sort of anyone.
Mm.
But
Yep.
one of the options we're looking at is bringing a nice little pod of Miller,
Yep.
and I like the option because no one has him.
Yep.
But I don't think it's going to be the option I'm going to go with. I'm bringing
Yeah.
8 and 5 because he's not going to play. Gives me
Yep.
155k to play with,
Yep.
but I still need to get rid of two rookies, which is Waitman, Coleman Jones, or Waterman, or someone like that.
Yep.
Um, I love the pick of Miller. That's the only thing that we've got that he's
He's
got.
been, and we were just saying before as well, like he's been so good this year.
Mm.
Reason why we both didn't pick him up, because I can vouch for both of us here,
Yeah, yeah,
because we were worried about old mate Matty Rao.
exactly. I thought he was going to kill it this year.
Yeah.
Obviously got injured and it's hard to play. Maybe next year we'll start again, see how he goes.
Yeah.
But yeah. But now that Miller's scored like the last three games, I think he's been 130 his last three games.
Yep.
Sorry, last five games 130
Yep.
average, and that is with Miller on the team as well.
With Rao, you mean?
With Rao, sorry, on the team as well. Yeah,
Yep.
and which is just proving that he's going to be class with or without him on the team sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Correct. Correct.
But I don't think that's what I'm going to pick. What I'm
Yep.
going to pick is getting rid of a rookie on my forward line, so I'm only playing with one and not two rookies, basically.
Yeah. So you're getting rid of one rookie basically to get a primo.
Correct.
Yep.
And that's me bringing Cripps in
Yep. I like it.
and getting rid of Jones because it doesn't matter which one I sort of get rid of because the money's there anyway.
Yep.
And a bit of an interesting pick that we talked about before, Degoe.
Love it.
Now I didn't pull the trigger on him last week, and obviously I should have, but I don't think I did any trades last week if I can remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I did. I think yeah, and then in the midfield, I'm just going to get 8 and 5
Yep.
because 8 and 5 is going to help me with my next trade in the
Yep.
next coming weeks. Is getting rid of Highmore,
Mm-hmm.
bringing. I got Davies. Sorry, my bad. 5 and bringing 5 up,
Yep.
and then potentially getting rid of Cripps for literally anyone, sort of
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Yep.
Um, with just sort of a couple trades there,
Yep.
which is going to give me a lot of money to upgrade Waitman basically. Which is going to be
Yep.
my last trade. So last trade, because I'll have 3 trades after this: Highmore,
Yep.
Waitman, and I've got the option of getting rid of Cripps there as well if I want to upgrade him.
Yep.
If there was another player that's worth 500k or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Waitman for me, because of how much he started off being, which was I think 170, and he's done very well since as well,
Yeah.
except for last week he's had 28, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But uh, he was always supposed to be a upgrade to Dunkley when he gets back.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how long he was going to take to get back Dunkley, or if he was ever going to come back.
Yeah.
But he's been named in this week's game.
Yep.
So we'll sort of see. I'm just going to see how he goes. If he scores over, his lowest score is 113. If he scores over that this week, I'll realize you sort of have to just take a chance. All right, he's back.
Yeah.
He's
Correct.
back, and if I'm going to pick him up, if I'm going to pick him up or not, but we'll sort of see. You just got to see how he goes this week.
Yeah.
My other options in the forward line as well is Marshall.
Yep.
Zeebel's always the one, but I've got rid of him. I can't bring myself to bring him back in.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Marshall's been really good the last couple of weeks.
Marshall has been really good.
So-
So he's going to be like a cheap upgrade if I don't want to get in. If I don't want to get him Dunkley.
Yeah. Yep.
Sorry, where is he scored? Sorry, he scored 124, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. To go.
I think I might do that, but I'm just on the fence if I'm going to pull the trigger now or pull the trigger after. Because there's definitely some other good forward lines. You don't have to pick De Goey. I just know that he's playing in the midfield where he's going to get the points. And every time he's played in the midfield, he scored over 100. I think it was over 110 or whatever.
Yeah.
What's his last 5 rounds? 3 rounds he's only played. 117,
That's great.
115, 114, 124. He just keeps getting better.
Yeah.
He's already scored 99 against Carlton before and 114 a couple of years ago.
Can I say as well? Sorry, Kieran, cut you off there. That 99 against Carlton was a forward. He played forward.
Correct. Game. Yeah.
So yeah, very interesting, especially if he plays majority in the midfield this week, and we'll go forward.
Yeah.
To kind of rest. He could be in for another 100+ score easily.
I'd say he'd go over 100 plus. I'm not saying he's going to score his highest game this week or anything like that, but 100 plus you can definitely do. Just trying to think. Hines another good option. I know you got him.
Yeah, absolutely. Been happy with Hind actually. He's been great.
Yeah, Zeeble and Hall are always just sort of safe.
Yep.
Always safe picks for to have.
Yep.
Zorko obviously he's going to be safe regardless.
Yeah.
Dangerfield's now shown that he can score off scoring 134 again this week.
Yep.
Heaney's so much of a hit or miss. If you're picking him up now, it's a different story. I picked him up for 335.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's also had bad games since then.
Yeah.
And also a 140 or something like that. So it's just see what he picks.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, see how he goes on the day. on the day.
Yeah.
Bailey Dale's another one that I know you have, which I just saw his name pop up somewhere. Yep.
Bailey Dale. Yeah, I just had him in. I got him in last week, so I've only had him for 1 week. But he scored, I think, about 89 or something like that. So yeah, reasonably happy. Another one that I actually do want to talk about, Kieran, and we kind of haven't spoken about him at all.
Yep.
And I want to get your opinion on him. Jake Stringer.
I feel like he's too inconsistent.
Yeah, like he'll play in the midfield in bursts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
The last 5 rounds are alright, but that's also carried on the 180.
80, exactly. Like I know some people may be bringing him in, so
yeah. So the way I sort of see this as, if you want to look at if you're thinking of bringing him in now, you have to just ignore the 180. That's in the past. I don't think he's ever going to do that again this year.
Yeah.
But he's only gone over 100 one other game since then.
Yeah.
And 3 times out of this whole span, this whole season.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's got 77 break even. He could easily just miss that just because he didn't kick a goal or kicked a couple behinds instead.
Yep.
He's playing North though.
Yep.
His highest against North's 118 and lost 1-4. I don't think it's worth the risk, to be honest.
Yeah, I prefer going for someone like DeGoey or Marshall.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
I'm not paying 476 for Stringer. No way.
No, and considering they're both cheaper than Stringer as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Honestly, I'd go. I'd spend more money and get Dangerfield over Stringer.
Yeah. Correct.
I'd get Danger. I'd get obviously Zorko's a no-brainer. Aaron Hall is equals a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Goey.
Yeah.
Hind I'd even go over Stringer. Yeah, I just think because of his 180 score. Because put it this way, if you didn't have that 180 score, you wouldn't think about him. You wouldn't bring him in.
Absolutely. Correct.
And that's sort of how I'm thinking of it now.
Yep.
This is another one that weirds me out. Malters. I don't know what he scored this week. It's 66. He used to be good. He used to be great. I can't remember if it was a couple years ago. He averaged 100.
Averaged 100. Yeah.
Was it 2018, 2020? Yeah, he averaged 100 there.
Yeah.
Yeah, has had a couple of good games. Look,
He was playing more mid-time, I think, then. I don't know. Now, maybe just falling out of favour. I don't know.
yeah, he lost 200k this year.
Wow,
And because I only bring this up because he was a pick of mine
Yep.
last year or the year before. Can't remember.
Yep.
But yeah. I still think definitely DeGoey and then 200k. That brings Fife in 200k to get rid of Waitman basically.
I like it.
And I might see how Dunkley goes and bring him in.
Yep.
Because now I'm just thinking of players that players that no one's gonna have.
Yep. I like it.
DeGoey's definitely a good one. So everyone will have DeGoey in soon anyway, but it could possibly anyway. I know a lot of people just filled out their forward line quickly.
Yep.
I did that with my defense anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the fact that Haynes and Cumming have been good for me this whole year, sort of thing.
Absolutely. Well, when we brought Haynes in, he was about 335, Kieran. So he's made us basically 100k. So he's been really good. And you know what I love? He is playing basically that quarterback role.
Yeah.
I was watching a bit of the last quarter of the Gold Coast GWS game last week, and literally one of the Gold Coast players literally just booted the ball inside their 50. Haynes was there by himself. I love him just playing that quarterback role.
Yeah, that's so good. That's so good.
Insane. It's insane, and that's what I love to see. Like him, I don't even think he gained possession of the ball, but just seeing him in that role, it's just dollar signs and Supercoach points in my eyes. So
the other one that's going to be interesting as well, if I can find out where Gold Coast is because now that Whitfield's going to be out, I don't know how long he's going to be out for.
I think only a week.
Only a week?
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see if would it even say who's come in for him?
Who was that? Sorry.
Who's come in for him? A lot of people have come in.
Not sure. Yeah, no.
I was going to say actually the person I was thinking of was Ash, but he's omitted. So
Ash has been omitted again.
Yeah,
see, that's good. That'll be good for Cumming and Haynes.
That would be great for Cumming and Haynes because Cumming takes the kickouts with Ash or Whitfield. No, not Whitfield or Ash.
Yeah.
So now that he's out, that's probably why he's out. He scored 35.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. That's really good. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to affect Kelly's score or anything like that.
It shouldn't.
As in Whitfield and Mumford and all those players that are out, but look, we'll see what happens. I know who's their captain? He's back in. Caniglio.
Yeah.
He hasn't done much this year. He's been injured, hasn't he?
He's been, I think I had him a few seasons ago. But yeah, been a shadow of himself, really.
He's had 3 games, nothing special, and he used to be really good.
Yeah,
he potentially could be a look for next year.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to be. If he's going to be like something like 300k or something like that,
good boy.
Just give him a chance. Because he has scored well anyway.
Yeah.
What's his what was last year? Yeah, 98.
Yeah.
Year before that, 101. Yeah. And I'd take that for someone averaging that for 300 something k or whatever. How cheap he's going to be. Just it depends on his price.
Correct.
But him coming back in, we reckon that'll affect Taranto or Kelly at all?
Oh, now that you say it, look, potentially, I'm going to say potentially. It just means that they'll have to rotate more, I reckon. They love Cully. They love Taranto in the guts. If anything, I think it'd be Cornelio, the one that goes forward, potentially.
Well, they put Taranto half forward. Is that what he was playing before?
Oh, interesting. Okay, so I didn't see that.
What was yeah? Hold on a second. What was he last week?
He would have been in the guts last week. So if Taranto's playing half forward, that is concerning. But I'm not going to be too worried just yet.
He's taken Whitfield's place.
Interesting. Okay.
Trento was a follower. They've changed it. Yeah, Trento was a follower, so they've changed it to Canelio being a follower.
Interesting. That's
might see Canelio score some points actually.
Yeah, and if that's going to be Taranto score, say he scores another 60 or something, like he scored 60 in the guts last week, which is
if he scores another 60, you have to look at getting rid of him.
Absolutely, and yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Honestly, what I'll say is see if you can upgrade him this week. And get an upgrade, whether that means just a little upgrade to Kelly or a big upgrade to say anyone else on the list that we have, but there's multiple we can sort of choose from. Walsh is another good one that's just under 100. Merritt's another one just over it. Miller if you have the money. Petrarca's another decent one.
Yeah,
I like this. Especially after last week's game. He's going to be flying high.
Yeah.
Laird, I think everyone will have. Neil's another decent option. Oliver, obviously McRae, but I think everyone's got McRae.
Yeah.
Bont, surprisingly, I'm not going to pick up.
Yeah.
He did have a good game, but he's obviously still going to lose money.
Yeah, absolutely.
But now that Dunkley's back and Dunkley played the first sort of 5 games.
Yeah.
But Bont's first 5 games, he only scored 100 once or twice, 3 times. Sorry.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he goes.
Absolutely.
Because I don't want them affecting each other's scores, sort of thing.
Yeah, correct.
And that 5 for 483, that's surprising.
And he'll go down even more because he only scored like 75 last night.
Correct, yeah. I know my mate kept him this whole time as well.
And
he kept him this whole time to get a 72, 107, and another 75. Yeah. As a premium as well. I got rid of him, and I'm glad that I did. I can't remember who I got rid of him before, but...
Let me look at someone for a sec. He just caught my eye, and he goes for the Mighty Magpies. He played for the Mighty Magpies, sorry. Scotty Pendlebury.
I was just about to put in Pendlebury, yeah.
Yeah.
I did think about him, I think during the year.
I just want to see what his last 3 have been. Like, what is it?
Averaging 100, 86, 107, 109. That hasn't jumped out as much as what the Goey has.
Yeah, that's a thing, yeah.
Potentially could be great against Port.
Port, yeah.
Especially if it's at the G.
Yeah, well, what did he score? He only scored 43 against Port last time.
Oh, never mind. Jeez, all right.
111 against Carlton, though.
111 against Carlton. Okay.
Yeah. But his role has changed. Like, they've tried him behind the ball. They've put him on ball. They've put him in the forward. Like, we have played with his role a fair bit this year.
Yeah.
But I think with Harvey's kind of put him in the guts again, which is where I like him.
Yep.
So 509. Yeah.
509, yeah, it could be as long as he scores over 100 this week. Yeah. Definitely in for a shout. He won't jump up that much money anyway.
Yeah.
But I think for 500k, I think it's actually better options, to be honest.
Yeah, very true.
If we go 5 whoops. If we just go 490 to 520 around his price range.
Taylor Adams, goodness gracious.
Taylor Adams. See, I haven't thought about him in a while.
Did I just say Guthrie as well? Oh, boy.
Guthrie as well.
Oh, boy.
He's going to be losing money as well.
Oh, boy. What did he score last night, Kieran?
What did he score last night?
I did not know Guthrie was that price. Oh, my goodness.
108.
That's all right. That's a pod.
He's going to lose money as well.
Yeah, because he was injured and come back not long ago.
You know what you can do?
Oh,
and I don't know if I'm going to advise it for you or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's sort of done what I have been doing. Is say you get rid of who's your bench from the mid? Anyone worth trading?
Who have I got in the bench? I've got Bianco, Edwards, and Newcomb. So no one really. The only player that I was thinking about trading when he maxes out is Highmore.
Because what I was thinking as well, if you already got a full team of premiums, and you still have Highmore, it's sort of getting rid of him and say Bianco when the price is right as well, and getting someone like Guthrie and another 100k player.
Yeah,
and that's your midfield sort of.
I know what you mean.
what I've been doing with Crip. So like if someone's injured, you just take his score and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And see if he's gonna kill it, then sort of swap him, take him out. But
I'll walk you through what I'm thinking about doing. We'll probably have to finish it up because I know we've probably gone overtime today.
Yeah, that's all right.
But anyway, basically what I'm thinking about doing is I am thinking about when the time's right, probably during finals.
Yep.
Trading out Highmore.
Yep.
To like a non-playing player.
Yep.
And that should leave me with, I'm going to say 250 to 300k to play with.
Yep.
Now, depending how Haynes and Cripps are going, they're the two that I'm looking at trading out, and possibly even Taranto now.
Yeah.
Out of those three, two of them will probably go.
Yep.
And then I'll move Laird up because then that'll leave me with two spots in my midfield. So I'm literally going to look at players around the 500, 550 mark, someone like a Guthrie.
That's true. Yeah.
And then, that might boost my score even.
I think your biggest decision will be how Taranto goes this week.
Correct.
And if he scores another 60, unfortunately, I think it might be getting rid of him earlier. But
anything under 80 from him, that's a worry.
Well, yeah. How much money do you have on your bench?
In my bank at the moment.
Yeah.
I've got about 50k.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not too worried, but now this whole Taranto thing's really got me worried, to be honest.
Because I know he did butcher the ball last week.
I reckon. Yeah, I think he did. I think he went at like 5% or something.
And that's sort of what
Yeah.
Actually, where am I going? Archive.
I think he butchered the ball a fair bit. Taranto, 55%.
He is 55%, yeah.
Yeah. That's not good.
He also has 6 clangers, and he also gave away a free.
Yeah.
But he also laid 12 tackles.
You laid 12 tackles and scored 64.
Yeah. 18 disposals as well.
This is big. This game will be big for him this week because if he does,
If he scores anything under 100, just consider. Because I know there's a lot of like different players that you can that within his price range that are actually going up instead of going down and all that sort of stuff. But I've done the opposite. I need to see how Cummings going to go. I need to consider how Haynes is going to go this week, especially without Whitfield and all that. But I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll see you next time. But I'll decide tomorrow night. Tonight if I'm going to trade. If I'm going to trade for the Goey or just keep him for another week. Yeah. But I think we'll leave it at that, and I'll speak to you then.
Sounds good. Talk soon. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Enjoy.